Welcome back, everybody, to our 5th episode of Design, Drink, and Dish. My name is John Ryan with Interiors by John Ryan, alongside my wonderful co-host.
I'm Wendy Davis with Wendy Lynn Interiors.
Wendy, episode 5.
Yes.
Really, really exciting.
Almost to double digits.
Double digits.
Almost. Halfway there.
Yeah. What drink do we have today? Because it looks delicious. You've concocted this like delicious fall looking drink. So tell us about it. What do we got?
Dealing with the fall vibes. I love any spritzes. So especially like Aperol spritzes. You love your elderflower spritz.
Hugo spritz.
Yep. So I did like a little spin on that. So I did La Marca Prosecco.
Divine.
I did an crisp apple, like club soda.
I've never heard of this. This olipop?
Olipop.
Crisp apple.
Then I did a squeeze and a garnish of a wedge, orange wedge.
Delicious.
Yeah, so let's try it. Yeah, it looks great. Cheers.
Thanks for providing us with all the
yumminess
provisions that we'll need to get through episode 5.
Yes, it takes us a lot. Actually, it doesn't take us a lot. We get buzzed quick.
Ooh, wow.
Oh my God, yum.
That's really good.
It is.
Yum.
Wow. It's a good balance too. It's not too
sweet. Have you had this before?
Never.
How'd you come up with this?
I just Googled it. I was like, oh, some fall vibe spritzes. I knew I wanted to do like a play on an Aperol Spritz.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I saw the apple and it was supposed to call for apple cider.
Oh, I like this way better.
Yeah.
Apple cider,
what I thought.
I think that's like too thick.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I thought. And I was like, ooh, I don't want some chunks in there and stuff. Yeah. So Jonathan's gagging the word chunks. So I just saw this club soda with an apple.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So it is nice and refreshing.
Yeah. Well, we're going to need it because before we get started on our topics, I want to tell the people about what I spoke to you about yesterday, what happened with one of my vendors on my job sites.
Oh,
Remember
gosh,
this?
Yes.
Okay, so I feel like this is what the people want. They want to hear like the day-to-day. And
they do.
Especially when we think we've seen it all. Something else just happens. Mm-hmm. So this is new to me. This has never happened to me before. And I don't know if it's ever happened to you. So here's what happened. So the builder, I'm on a job, right? And the builder has hired all of his trades, like the plumbers, the electricians, whatever. So I have one trade on the job because the ones that they selected, their pricing came in like astronomically high. And the client said they were high. And so I brought in my people. And whatever, they're hired.
So which one did you bring in?
Yeah, so I'm not
trying to pigeonhole you into anything. This was not.
Okay, no.
Just because the listeners want to know.
Yes, they do. So I brought in one of my my millworking team. So they're doing all of the closets specifically right now. And you're dirty.
No, I'm not. I am not. That was not a loaded question.
So yeah, it's my millworking team. And what happened was they hired this new guy. So it wasn't anything like the experienced people were doing. So I don't think the rules and regulations was, conveyed properly to this new team. So they were there installing the master closets at the same time the plumbers were there installing the toilets. And I guess one of the plumbers, decided it was his lunch break and stepped out for a quick bit. And when he comes back, he noticed that someone had used the toilet that wasn't hooked up.
Oh my God.
And I found out.
And not a do not use sign, no tape across the toilet seat. Because a lot of times they'll do that, especially if there's more trades on the job.
Exactly.
Hey, do not use this toilet.
Yes. And I mean, you really do have to dumb things down like that.
Right.
Because you never know what's going to happen, especially with like this. But I didn't find out until the day after. And my project manager.
And by using the bathroom, what did they do?
So it was a number 1. So we just, he just peed.
Thank the Lord.
Thank the Lord. But this poses questions like
it was an explosive diarrhea.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Exactly.
Could
Can you imagine? Like, what do you even wipe with at that point?
Oh.
Now we're both gagging.
Yeah.
Ew. No. But like who cleans that?
Right.
Does it just get thrown out and a new toilet's ordered? Like, who pays for that?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, there's so many dumb questions. Like, and then I get yelled at because, you know, it's my team and, you know, I'll take it. I got to keep my team in check.
There's a lot of people to blame in this scenario.
Yes.
And I don't think that you are one of them. You know,
No,
I think that for sure, maybe the millwork team before using a bathroom on site, hey,
Right.
just ask, hey, are they workable?
Exactly.
They would have been told no. Okay, would
and
never
we
happen.
provide bathrooms for them outside with
yeah,
the porta potties.
potties. Oh
So,
my gosh!
I know. So
Which
there's
those
literally
are gross,
no,
but
it's disgusting.
yeah. But
I've used
still,
it. Yeah.
And then the plumber, you know, yes, as like layman's terms as it is, if there is a sign saying
Yeah.
do not use, nobody's going to use it. So
Yeah.
thank God it was only pee.
I know. He got really pissed off. I haven't
Yeah.
seen the plumber yet. It's been like, this is day 3.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been dying to have a conversation with me. And I'm like,
you just
for
like
what?
shit happens.
No
Except
pun
for
intended.
pee,
Except pee happens. All right. Anyway,
so funny.
how would you
Okay.
guys handle that? That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that has happened to me. Not to that extent on like new builds, but
Right.
like, you know, when my people, wallpaper installers or like painters, flooring people, the homeowners aren't there, they do need to use the restroom. What like rubs me the wrong way and gets my goat is, have you ever heard of that expression? Get my goat?
Get what? Get my go?
Get my goat.
Do you get my goat? Is
Yeah.
that like, are you picking up what I'm putting down?
Yeah, kind
Like
of.
something like that?
It's just like a Wendy
Oh,
is,
okay.
you know,
Ooh.
me and my weird
I
expressions.
love
You were
that.
always saying like, oh my God, I've never heard that. The fifth wall, you know,
You
like
come up
yeah.
with all the good ones.
Okay, so no more tangents.
Right.
But so yeah, they will use the bathroom and leave the toilet seat up and like, you know, like use the toilet paper.
Right.
I will bring toilet paper on site because I know that they are using the bathroom, but it's like clean up after
Just
yourself.
clean. And they're just
Please.
careless.
Yes, they are careless. Like pee drops, you know.
Ew.
Yeah.
And
gross.
imagine if the client sees that. Like,
No,
what,
totally,
like,
I know.
That's bad.
Exactly, that is. So good thing that the client wasn't there and that they had no idea what's going on behind the scenes. A lot goes on behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
a ton.
Yeah.
Oh,
so you never
Jesus.
thought they would get that text message.
Never.
But here you are.
But
and
here we
now
are talking.
Maybe you should have do not use signs, you know,
Yep.
to carry around and hand them to your plumbers and
Yep.
just say, hey,
Get
like,
everybody in check.
Yeah.
Stop peeing in our unhooked up toilets, people.
yeah, exactly. That's the point of that story.
All right. Well, I'm glad we got that off our chest. I feel
know.
better.
I'm glad that you did.
So we actually have like a Halloween kind of themed episode today. Well, with our topics are like geared towards Halloween because it's almost Halloween. And,
Yeah, we're 2 weeks
you know,
out.
so let's.
Or next week. Next week's Halloween, right?
Next week. Yeah.
Okay.
Good for us.
Yeah, I know, right?
All right. I'm excited for this. Let's
Okay.
see. So topic
Okay.
1, Wendy.
Okay, Jonathan.
Yes, Wendy.
Okay, topic 1. Haunted homes and design don'ts. The decor choices or stories that haunt you forever.
God.
So have you, okay, I've had a haunted home.
Yes, this
And
is
we were-
why I put this question on here because you had mentioned to me the other day that you have had some sort of haunting happen in a project of yours. So I am
Yes.
dying to hear about this.
Okay, so it was a renovation.
Okay.
And,
Where was it? Here in like
and it was the Del Rey line or
Mhm.
Boca. So
Okay.
yeah,
local.
And it was a renovation. And at that point, everybody had done their things.
Right.
So painters, flooring, plumbers, this, that, and the other. Okay. And it was just time for the decor, accessories, bedding, wall art, you know,
don't know why I'm
all the
laughing
window
already.
treatments, all that. And my assistant and I would go, and every single day, either something got moved. Okay, and
What?
like, let me rephrase this
the
again.
confused look on my face right now.
Yes, right. As I was too, because we literally were the last ones there with the key. Like nobody had access to it. So things would get moved, like bags of like pillows would be just like over in a different spot. And we're like, oh, okay, that's weird. We left them right here on the bed so we can make the bed the next day. Then the next day we would go over and the lights would be turned off.
Oh, Jesus.
No, excuse me. The lights were on. And prior to leaving all of our clients' residences, we always make sure doors are locked, lights are
Sure.
on, right? So it was like the lights were on and we're like, this is so weird and creepy. And it was just like an endless things. And this was like probably 2 years ago. So I'm sure that there was like a whole other laundry list of like weird
things
shit
that happened.
Yes.
And still nobody has figured out
Yes.
why this shit is being moved.
No, I'm like, this place is haunted. There's definitely a spirit here. Did somebody die in it?
I was going to say, did someone die? Because like that needs to be disclosed, doesn't it? I mean, not that you would know.
I don't think
not
realtors
here.
have to disclose that in Florida if somebody dies on the property.
Oh God! I wonder if we just Google the address.
Yeah, maybe a murder.
Like what would happen?
I know, true.
And or someone doesn't like your design, and they're just like,
well, that would never happen.
They're trying to fix it.
That would never happen. So let's cross that off of the possibility.
No, it wouldn't.
Never. Everybody loves our design all the time. No, that spooky spirit, I think, just I don't know, did not want people in their house, and
God.
It was very haunted.
Yeah,
for sure.
I don't have any haunted stories like that. I don't want them actually either.
Right.
No. Oh God. But I do have some like decor choices.
Okay, decor choices. Like, that would be a design
That
goal.
would be like, yeah.
Okay.
So
tell
like
us about that.
All gray everything. Obviously hate that. That's
disgusting.
Way out.
50 Shades of Gray.
50 Shades of Gray. And you like to say the Home Depot special.
Mm-hmm.
Like not about it.
Love it.
And I think the only other one I have a lot, but so I don't like real plants in my house because I just don't like to take care of them. But like when you have faux plants, you have to fucking clean them. Like every time I walk into a house that has faux plants with the amount of dust on them.
It's like we can tell that they're faux because of the amount of dust.
Because the amount of dust.
How about you dust them and then they're waxy green again?
Exactly.
Because a lot of those faux plants are very expensive too.
Very
expensive.
Thousands,
and yeah. If that's one way to date your house and make it look like
the allergies, just
I know, right?
Not for me.
No. Okay, I love those design don'ts.
Design don'ts.
Yeah,
we can go on and on, but I'm just
those are a couple good ones.
Yeah.
No, 50 Shades of Gray. Yeah, gray is so out.
Like they're cheap. I know, like everyone says like gray goes with everything, it's cheap, whatever, but no, don't do it. There's cheap options too that you can make it look beautiful.
Exactly.
From Home Depot and Lowe's.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're going down that route.
Well, but it is the Home Depot special and it's a contractor. They do not know.
Right.
And when contractors do not stay in their lane and try to act as a designer,
right.
Shame on them, shame on the homeowner too. Because, you're really dating your house. Like grays were trending, 10 years ago?
Maybe more.
Maybe even more.
Mm-hmm.
So
no.
But it is hard to stay up with trends and being timeless. That's our objective, is to be a timeless design.
Yes.
But with that, there are some trends that come in and out, and it's hard, especially like when you look in your own home and you're like, damn it. You're like, this isn't in style anymore, but it was beautiful and expensive and you don't want to like part with it.
It's
like
tough.
My chandelier in my dining room. Beautiful. Yeah. And I think it's new. It's my round 2 of my first chandelier that I had in my dining room.
Okay.
But I look at it now because it's like more on the modern side, and like everything now is more like.
So you want to change it a third time now?
Yeah, I want to change. And my husband would kill me. Mike would be like, what? We don't need, because guys, awesome. Don't forget, men, if something's not broken, they don't
fix it.
Right. Why do we need something new? It works and this, that, and the other.
The perks of dating an interior designer. Marrying one, in your case. One. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why do we need a bigger TV?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
See? Right. Then he'll
he wants
stay
to
quiet.
put a TV in our garage.
I'm okay with that.
42-inch.
I had a TV in my garage growing up. It's wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm totally okay with that.
But he already has like a speaker system.
That's awesome.
I mean, yeah. All right. I guess it's a guy thing.
Especially since you just redid your garage. I mean,
True.
now that's probably.
Oh my God. That artwork that you gave me from your studio. Yeah. I was like, that would look sick in our garage. And I asked Mike and he's like, no, because I want to put the TV there, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. But in his office at his work, there's a huge wall and it always needed something. And
happy to help.
I know. Thank you, love. Yeah, I owe you. I owe you something. Come over, pick something out. Pick out the chandelier that I want to replace. Exactly. And then I'll have to replace it. Okay.
Oh, shit.
All right. Topic 2. Look at you. You like that drink. Or
done.
You really need a drink.
Well, both, I think. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Something's haunting me.
Mm-hmm. Is there a spirit in here?
Yeah.
Did somebody commit suicide in here? It's terrible. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Topic 2. Design trends that won't stay buried. What are the outdated trends that keep coming back to haunt us?
Shiplap.
Okay. You hate it, huh? You hated it when Joanna
shiplap.
Gaines was doing it?
When Chip and Joanna Gaines created this shiplap this and that and the other thing, shiplap.
And you love millwork, though.
I do love millwork,
Right.
but you know, millwork I think can be done in such a better way. Like maybe it's a reeding, maybe it's a scalloping, maybe it's I don't know, accentuating like a frame with like some wood around it. Like
but shiplap.
This shiplap is a no-go for me.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know why it's called shiplap? I just found this out.
Ooh,
actually.
Tell us.
So shiplap, it got its name because it was used on the outsides of ships, actually. So like that's where ship comes from. And then lap is the lap joint that they create so it locks together.
Wow, look at you.
Shiplap.
You're so nautical and in the know. Wow.
So it was made because, you know, when you do, so wood can like contrast and expand.
And yeah.
So like that joint kind of like helps it. So like it has its uses, but it's not for a home.
For a wall. Not for a wall.
Exactly.
Stick to boats and build boats out of it.
And that bullshit live, laugh, love crap.
Oh, yeah.
Like if it's not in my espresso martini, I don't fucking want it.
I know. Right. Which was our last episode, which I was laughing.
Delicious, by the way.
I know. That was really good.
Espresso joint.
Yeah. Thank you, Espresso Joint, again. And yeah. And we end up finding out what the 3 beans mean?
Yeah,
I think
Wealth,
it is like,
John and Wendy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. We're still holding true to that. We're going to have a lot of espresso martinis
like
on
nothing
this.
makes me walk into a house and like cringe more than like the word art.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, let's get creative, you know, and just like
not do it.
Not the words on your wall. And no shiplap.
And I have one more.
Okay.
Do you have any?
But I want to hear your third one.
So this might be controversial. Okay,
let's hear it.
Barn doors.
Okay.
I'm not a big barn door guy, specifically in a bathroom or like for a bathroom door. Like if you're going to do like a barn door to like an office, like, okay, I can get behind it.
They're very impractical if you actually think about it.
Yes, because there's no way to create
a sound
or privacy because there's always going to be that little gap. And then if you don't do it right, there's like that bulky wheel and track at the top.
Exactly. I think they made sleeker versions. I don't think I've ever designed a room or space with a barn door. No.
Good.
No. Yeah, good. Thank God. I'm friends with Jonathan still. Okay, good.
Even like in a shower too. Like, you know how you have the sliders? Like because I'm renting, like I have a slider and it has that big track with the wheel and it looks all bulky and gross. Like, why not just have a door?
Why not? Yeah, exactly. At that point.
Or just a glass panel.
You don't save space either.
No. And then I'm looking at an eyesore.
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't want to do that.
You know what I'm obsessed with? I know this is not a topic, but
okay, what's coming out of the grave?
We're talking about doors.
Yeah, what's not staying buried?
Glass and like wrought iron doors. Like,
oh, beautiful.
I mean,
yes.
In my office, my home office, I want to do that.
It's perfect because I've seen it. It needs it.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yes.
Right. And then Lee, who, you know, my friend Lee Martini, she just installed hers in her master bathroom. And they're like a reeded glass.
Okay, so like you can't really see through
it.
Like
so it offers privacy too. Yeah. They're gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I'm like, gosh, that is such a way to like let light in.
Yeah,
but like, you know, in my office, I would just have like an opaque glass,
like a frosted type of thing.
Yeah, like subtle privacy, but I don't really.
What about the smart glass? Did you ever consider doing that?
It looks cool.
It does look cool. But you know what I found out about it? Because I've never used it, but I was doing a little research because a client wanted it, that when it's off, it's frosted.
When it's off, it's frosted.
Yes.
And when it's on,
it's clear.
Oh.
So when you, like if and they apparently they have a lot of problems. Like the reviews aren't the best.
Because you would think the opposite.
It would be the opposite.
You would think the on would be frosted.
Yes, but they install a frosted piece of glass panel.
Well, I hope they disclose that to people and that they know.
Yeah, I never knew.
And what is a switch? What is the switch mechanism for that? How do you turn it on?
It's on a remote.
It's on a remote.
Yeah.
So if you're like, hey, I don't want it to be frosted, you'd have to turn it on.
You'd have to turn it on.
Right. That's so weird. That's trippy. But it serves a purpose.
And Delray Beach has one in their bathroom.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's
the ice cream shop. The ice cream shop has one in there. Wow.
And it's right like as I'm like using the bathroom, like I'm looking at like all the people and I'm like off. So what if it doesn't work? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'd be mortified.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like a design fail if they're going to have a window that they would even need to
exactly
build a wall.
I don't know, but something to think about when you want to do smart glass, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Good to know.
Yeah. What do we got for topic
oh my
numero
gosh,
3?
we are like racing through this.
Are we? Well, I think it's because we're almost done with our drinks.
We want another one.
Exactly.
Okay, we're racing through the bar. And I'm sure we'll go on a few tangents.
Oh, for sure.
You know, we
I have
still
no
have
doubt.
7 minutes, so I'm sure we have a long time to. And we've kept it clean.
Very
Gosh.
clean. Shame.
Wow, I know. We need to dirty it up. Maybe this is too like wispy of a drink. We need something like
our
a
next
good
episode
martini.
too.
Oh yeah, true.
Is gonna knock us right off our feet.
Okay,
I think.
all right.
Hope you're prepared for that.
Yeah. Okay, good. All right, we might get canceled. We love that, like when we say things and we're like, "Are we gonna get canceled?" Oh, not yet. Not today. Not today, my friend. Okay, topic 3. Haunted by revisions. Oh my God, we do. This is like a scary daily task for us, not just Halloween. Okay, so the endless loop of client changes that just won't die. How do you handle it?
Wait a minute. That's actually perfect because you were just talking to me about something before we walked in here.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell the people?
Yeah, I'll tell the people. Okay, so, a struggle of our job is when a client is very indecisive.
Right.
And we show them 3 to 5 pre-selections of what
if they're lucky, you go above and beyond. I don't do that.
True. I know. You're right. So by we, I should say I. Yeah, I know. Okay, I
Shout
try.
out to all Wendy's clients. You're being very well taken care of.
Well, yours are too, and maybe you just hit it on the nail the first time around.
Maybe.
Which is rare. It's hard to do, but so within the description of the consultation of like the style, the look, the color, the price point,
right,
all the things, what's going to fit in the space. 5 chairs later, no, don't like. I go back to the drawing board and offer, I think 2 more chairs, and then we solidify and we decide on this gorgeous chair, club chair, swivels, camel leather, nubuck leather.
And this is an outdoor chair?
This is an indoor,
chair
for a formal living room.
Got it.
And yesterday it gets installed. And one of the things, I don't know about you, I don't like installing by piece. I like to complete the whole room.
Before you move on to the next
Yeah,
thing?
well, because the area rug still wasn't there. It hadn't been shipped yet, but this client
Because then who's moving all of that?
Well, I am.
Oh, yeah.
But they don't get a clear view of the overall picture.
Yes.
It's just like, okay, well, 2 chairs are here.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
maybe it does look
because you'll get a ton of more questions. I don't know if I like this. Blah, blah. Well, you got to see it with the rug, with the accessories, with
the
all
decor,
the things,
with the pillows, everything. And this client
common.
wanted me to install as they arrived to my warehouse, and I said, okay, that's not my normal business practice.
Yeah,
I like to do room as it is all in, so you can get the whole wow
big
factor.
Reveal.
Yes, the HGTV moment, as I used to say. So anyway, so here's her beautiful chairs.
Gets installed yesterday.
Yep, gets installed, delivered yesterday. And maybe we need a table in between. I'm like, nobody's going to be walking. She already has 2 very long sofas.
Right.
A large bench, which is on the opposing side of where the club chairs are.
Sure.
This grand cocktail table. And I'm like, nobody's going to be able to walk around if you add another table in between the chairs. Like you only have between here and here is the sofa.
Ugh.
So
you don't need to design every bit of corner of your house. Like, especially when you don't even know how you're going to use it yet. Like, it's just, so what did she hated the chairs?
Yeah. She said that they're too small. Yeah. That they're too small for the room. And I'm like, no, they're not. They're total proportional.
They're not. And I'm sure you did your due didiligence, did a little space planning, taped it out on the floor, and just,
Well, they had their own measuring tape.
Exactly.
And they wanted to measure everything. I gave them all the specs of, and we were there, and yes, they'll work, and yes, we love them, and then no, they don't. So
Unreal.
it literally haunted me.
Yes.
Even this morning, like I slept like crap last night. And even this morning, I'm just like,
because of something so minor like that, like we do lose a lot of sleep. Like it's not like we do care about, what our clients think, but at the same time, it's like we did everything we could to get you to this point.
Mm-hmm.
Why now that it's installed and you had all this time, is it like a huge deal? Because it's not like we didn't give you mood boards or renderings or guide you through like the measurements for every little space. Every little thing. I'm like, at that point, it's really not on us. Like, you got to do what you got to do. And like, a lot of the stuff we order doesn't come with a return policy either. So
no, it doesn't.
like when clients start that with like, oh, what's the return policy on all the furniture? Like red flags go off in my mind.
Yeah, this was a red flag.
Yeah, because a lot of stuff we do is like custom or it's ordered from like a warehouse. And if they do have a return policy, you know, you're gonna be hit with at least like a 25% restocking fee. You're gonna have to pay for shipping.
Yeah, shipping is expensive these days.
Expensive.
Yes, warehousing, employees, you know, time, energy, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
So
I told her that. I said, listen, there will be a restock fee. I don't know what that is yet because I need to get with my vendor, but. You know, I said my handyman, you know, my drivers around the area, do you want them picked up? And because the last thing I want is, yes, I want to return them. And then like they get damaged or something, you know, like.
And then the time it takes you out of your day to figure all this out, all the logistics. Who's paying for that? You know what I mean? So I do keep a clause in my contract too, that basically says anything outside of the scope of work. Obviously, if something comes in damaged or the wrong item, we're on it. We're taking care of it.
Of course.
That's totally different than what we're talking about.
Totally different.
But if you approve it, you know, you've picked it out, you've sat on the chair, you've measured it, you've had 80 selections brought to you, and this is the one you picked and there's nothing wrong with it, then that's outside. Like, I did my job. So now, you know, it's going to take a lot of time to contact the rep, return it, print a shipping label, get it back. Like, a lot goes into that stuff.
A lot,
so we shouldn't be expected to do that stuff for free. Just shouldn't, you know?
Yeah.
That's how I handle the revisions. You know, obviously when you're in the selection stage, that's part of the job. But when stuff starts to get... Because that is
in our scope.
Yeah. But when stuff starts to get approved and like, you know, they approved a beautiful TV unit or something that's being built currently, or it's being installed, and then they change their mind. That is not in our scope of work. That's a change order.
Exactly.
You know, so, you know, it's not my time now just being wasted. I guess I wouldn't say wasted, but it's now our vendors' time too, because they have to stop what they're doing. Like, we have an assembly line of projects that are, you know, coming down the line.
Momentum, exactly.
Exactly. Like, let's keep it going.
Stall. This is a stall and a backwards momentum, which, you know, I mean, I said to her, you know, yeah, of course, that's fine. There will be a restock fee.
Right.
But for you to reselect your 9th chair possibility, you got to go somewhere else.
We have to, like, our clients do become our friends. And, you know, so but we still have to maintain that, you know, level of, just like discipline with them, I'd say, you know, and just kind of like draw that line has to be drawn.
The line has to be drawn. And, it does, because guess what? If it's not on this chair and that I like say, okay, no problem, you know, this, and the other, like the expectations moving forward is for the next item that I'm going to deliver is nope.
I
don't
can get
like
away with the same stuff and I can just return everything. And no, that's not the case.
No, that isn't. Go to Home Goods and buy stuff from there that you can trial and error in your room and then take it back with the receipt and return it. We're not a Home Goods.
No.
A lot goes into us sourcing, selecting, logistics, time, energy, you know, delivery days, install days. So
that one really got me heated.
I'm heated too. Like, and I don't want the negative energy.
I don't even have a lot of drink now to cool me off because I finished it. It's so delicious.
Yes, I know. We need to like end on like a good note. And not like end by well, we're 28 minutes.
We have a vendor shout out. So my vendor this week, and it's funny that we were just talking about glass or something.
We were.
Oh, the barn doors and like showers and shit.
Beautiful.
So my vendor shout out this week is Delray Glass, and they are located in Delray Beach, Florida, just on Lake Ida Road, which is like 5 minutes from my studio. So I've been using them for 6 years now, ever since I moved down here. And they do, I'm going to read you what they do, their services. So they do all of my shower glass enclosures. They do wine cellars.
Nice.
They do custom mirrors.
I was just going to ask that.
With like LEDs or like lights or no lights. And they can do custom like shapes and everything, but super cool. The owner's name is Caesar. really nice. And my guy who's like assigned to my company is Paolo. And he's awesome too. He like jumps at everything I need done.
Yay. Love that though. You must be a
nice.
great, contact for them. You give them a lot of business.
I give them a lot of business. And I went in there once and I asked, because I've been doing a lot of like bronze mirror and smoky gray mirror lately. So I went in and I asked, I was like, I need like a sample, even like a little 4x4 square of every single piece of mirror or glass you guys offer.
And they had it too within how?
Well, at first they're like, well, we don't do that. Oh. But, I'll ask Caesar because it is you.
I love when they say that. Well, we love you. It is you. We'll make an exception.
Yeah. So the next day I get a call and he goes, I don't like have them available. So I have to make them for you.
Gosh.
So a couple weeks later, I got a call and I had this whole little like Christmas gift box with like all, and they're big samples, like 12 by 12 samples.
And you weren't even expecting that large, but that's bigger is better.
It's
that's awesome
beautiful.
For your client to visualize.
So they're the type of vendor that I can really just, hire and just let them do their work. And they're right around the corner. And don't even have to like look over their shoulder, make sure they're like doing shit because they just fucking own it.
You trust them and you know them and they are the real deal.
Yeah. So Delray Glass, they will work with anybody.
Okay. Homeowners
or designers. So give them a go.
Or builders or contractors.
Yeah. There's like a lot of glass companies around here.
There are.
But I have never, ever used anybody else. I haven't even given anyone a shot.
Exactly. You know what? They prove themselves every project, and there's no need to shop around at that point.
Exactly.
Very good. Okay, and we have a question from the audience.
Ooh. All right. What do we got?
All right. We have, how can I design my home for the holidays without it looking tacky?
Ooh.
That's actually a good question.
That is a good question. So I wrote down, because there's a few ways that I think we could. So I wrote down, I'm going to read them to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think I have 5, 6, 7. I have 8.
Wow.
8 little items.
Tips.
And so first one, I said, pick a color palette and commit to it. Right. So like choose 2 to 3 colors, like more neutrals, and then kind of like one pop of like, I don't know,
red.
If we're talking of like
Christmas red,
Christmas
in the red,
Halloween, like maybe like a darker brown or like a taupey something. I don't know.
Okay.
Right. So just don't go for like, call it like the Skittle effect, where like just put colors everywhere.
Yeah, it's not a rainbow. Commit to a scheme of colors.
Yes, a scheme, right? Swap, don't stack. So I think this is very important because people just like to buy little. And this, I hate to say, I'm not even going to say the word.
I knew what you were going to say, which is a pet peeve.
Yes.
That haunts you.
That haunts me.
You should have talked about that.
I know when people say tchotchkes or trinkets, like, can you shut the fuck up? I don't want to hear it.
It's called decor and accessories.
It's called decor, yeah, trinket.
What is that? It reminds me like of a doily, like a grandma doily, like a little trinket that grandma would have on a doily, right? And a tchotchke. I don't know. We don't know. We're not going there.
Don't say it.
Right.
But so, when you're designing your like scheme for Halloween or something, let's say, take some stuff off your shelves. Like, don't just buy the decor and like make it fit with your existing stuff. So it's like a hoarder chic, you know what I mean? Like, just remove some stuff. I mean, that's the, So swap, don't stack.
Don't stack.
Right?
Great one.
Go for texture over glitter, because all this like glitter bullshit makes it look just tacky and gross.
It looks like a tchotchke or a trinket. Right.
Exactly. I don't have enough drink to get through the rest of this fucking episode.
I know. Good thing we're winding down.
What are some other ones? I mean, those were good. Like, keep it cohesive. Yeah, keep it cohesive with like your existing style. So like that was another one. Just, I mean, if your house is super modern, buy things that are like
look more modern.
Right. Don't go for, if your house is modern, go for like
grandma stuff. Right.
So those are my few. Do you have anything?
No, no, I don't.
Have you ever, has anyone ever hired you to design for the holidays?
Okay, that's a really good question. And I think somebody asked me way back when.
Right.
I always tell people I am a great interior designer, but I'm not crafty.
Right.
And I feel like it's a certain amount of craftiness that somebody would have to do.
It's true, because it's not just buying stuff and plopping it on.
Right.
At all.
Like you have to have a vision for that. And I don't.
Yeah.
So no, have you ever been asked or hired?
No.
It's not my wheelhouse. And I don't think
I would do it. I would do it for like friends if they're having like a party or something, but I wouldn't.
I do it for my own house and I struggle even with my own house.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too. I don't even design for the holidays in my house.
Yeah, I do the same things over and over every year because it's like not too much. It's not tacky. It's just minimal, but it's like festive-ish.
I love that.
Yeah, but no. So don't call us if you want your.
No. Yeah, we're not the ones.
Yeah, we're not the ones.
Call the decorators.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
So I've got a little good send off for us. A little ChatGPT send off. So remember, people, good design doesn't happen overnight unless you're paying rush fees.
Oh, I love that one. Great.
Cheers,
Cheers,
guys.
love.
And we'll see you episode 6.
We'll see ya.